Get myself absolutely covered. Flipsy. This is the first time I go in this top, you know. Right. We're going to turn this off and we're going to bring this over here. That's what we're going to do. We've done a wee bit of a pot wash. Now that Parmesan is just melting. So, this is what your sauce that you have worked on so far looks like. Okay? Now, we need to go in with our cream. Everywhere. Everywhere. Okay? So, I'm going to do 3 of these. And it's going to go to like a pinky colour. Just going to mix it in, mix it in, mix it in. And we are going to blitz this. So you're going to get a fair bit of sauce. It's going to go a long way with your pasta. I've transferred my pasta to a mixing bowl because I needed my other pot back, because that's going to be for my bechamel. So that's where my pasta is, and we're going to, once that's blended, we're going to feed this in and mix it. No big deal that that pasta is cold at the minute. No big deal. It's going to heat through again in the oven when we do the pasta bake element of it all. That's absolutely fine. This is smelling incredibly. Now, so that's one we've done. We are going to do 2. Oh. I don't know if I need 3 actually. Let me see. I don't think I'm going to go in with 3, you know. I think that that is going to be fine with 2. If I need 3, I can always add a 3rd. I don't have to add it right now. That's the beauty of making your own sauce. Let's have a wee tasty taste. This is a clean spoon, by the way. Don't even talk to me. See that there? I know what I'm at. I know what I'm at. We're not going in with a 3rd. I've decided. I've made an executive decision. I need to put my spoon on something so it's clean. I'll just use one of these tins. Now, where's my hand blender? Now, this is where I should have an apron, but I don't. I keep it pretty contained, to be honest. See when you have a triumph like that? Because see when the mushrooms and the onions weren't really cooking down as fast as I wanted them to? I was kind of going, this isn't gonna go well. Amazing. Now, brown cow. Now we've got our hand blender. Now this is messy business. You have to do not turn it on until it's well in the pot. There's a tin. We're gonna put our spoon into a tin tray, or so we think. There we are. Right. As I say, I'm going to show you how to clean this because we're going to need it to make our white sauce. So it has to be spick and span clean. It should be spick and span clean anyway, but you know what I mean. Right, let's stick. Why is that not? Stick that there. Right, I made it. Right. No. super silky smooth. You can go for different consistencies here. You can go for a bit of bite here, more sauce here. It's up to like this where I'm glad I've actually done this, because see, when I eat this and people smelling and work, they're like, oh Rachel, what is that? It smells class. I'm like, I've wrote down so many recipes of this. Now I can just be like, watch my YouTube. No. That's okay. No. Now, that's all I'm going to do. You need this. You need cold, hot soapy water, whatever you want to do. We're going to do it a couple of times, so no matter. Don't be killing yourself for it. We're going to figure it out. Right. No, I figured it out. Right. Right. Now, I'll show you that consistency in a second. What I'm going to do is we are going to dunk now. I'll do that a couple more times, and I'm going to do it with hot soapy water. That's cold soapy water. Just to get the initial, you know. So, my sauce is at this consistency. Okay? Now, you could mistake that for something you've got out of a jar, but it's not. Maybe soup. I think we've still got a bit of Parmesan in there. That's okay. Where's my tongue? We're gonna, because you know what? I'm gonna be putting this into pasta trays now. I've no time to let that cook down. So it's done its job. It's given us a flavour. It's given us a bit of Parmesan Reggiano cheese. It's done what it needs to do. So I don't have time. If I had time and I could just sit all day if it was in a slow cooker, absolutely. Not right now. So, this is the messy part. If you thought that was messy, this can be messy. Now, this pasta has slightly cooled. That's okay. That is absolutely fine. I can't even tell you how tasty this sauce is. It is so good. As I say, complements salmon, prawns, chicken, a spicy smoked sausage. Even if you wanted to do make this like a pizza style pasta and put pepperoni in it. I do all of that. You have to mix it up for yourself. You can't have it boring. Oh, I love a saucy pasta. I love a saucy pasta. I'm gonna rinse this out with cold water. takes the hard washing of it, because you're washing away the starch. To wash away starch, you need cold water. So, I love, as I've said, a saucy pasta. Because pasta dries and it sucks everything in. And you want to get every single bit well and truly coated. This is how we're looking, guys. This is how we're looking. You can absolutely eat this cold. 100%. You don't have to have it hot. Now, I like to do this as a pasta bake, where I put this into a foil tray, cover it with cheese, and let the cheese bubble. It's nice and golden. You've got your corners and they're chewy. You don't have to. You can let this go cold and have it as a pasta salad, a tomato based pasta salad. Of course you can. Now, do I have a fork nearby? No. This is why I get so full when I'm cooking. Not full, as in full. Oh my god, I am so happy for me that this is going to be my food for when I'm working. So happy for me. Oh yes, that. Do you know what? Do you see for the amount of spice that I put in terms of that chipotle chili, which was the dregs of the jar? There's some kick off that. See, if you have the right kind of chili, it'll do its job. Now, here comes the. I need to knock that fan off for 5 minutes because, oh my Jesus, it's so loud. Right. So, we need some organisation. Right, we'll use our ladle. We'll put this to the side. Buck that over there. Right. Oh bad, oh bad, oh bad. Right, okay, let's line these up. Right, where's my scissors? Right. So what we're gonna do. Now I'm not gonna cook this until the lasagna is done, because why would I do things twice? Why would I cook this, then wait for the lasagna, then book that in the oven? So we're gonna let this'll go cold. It absolutely will go cold. That's fine. That's no problem. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna tray these up. I had my spoon in there. That's okay. That's not the end of the world. That's all right. We're gonna dish this up so that it's ready for the oven. In fact, though, I'm gonna get ahead. That's just like that. Oops. I can only really get 4 to that tray. That's what it's. But anyway, if I have to do it in relays, I will. But it'll all be done at one time, if that makes sense. I did. I forgot to buy more tinfoil. Did I get some? No. That's what it is. Let's get that in the kitchen. So, after I do this, I'm going to do a wash down and a wipe down, and then we're going to tuck into the lasagna. I find lasagna is like, it's really worthwhile doing it, but it's like, the way I do it with my white sauce, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Now, I don't know how many portions I'm going to get out of this. I'm just eyeballing. But I think I'll get maybe 8 trays. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Dun, dun. And you know, I'll stack them in the freezer alternatively so that I have lasagna pasta. And you might think, but sure, it's all pasta, but they're very, very, very different dishes. Very, very different dishes. So, done that. Can't really, it's the angle. The angle is the thing. Bane of my life. Then we're going to add on the top. We're going to do a little one of those. A little one of those. The hand blending the sauce makes all the difference, you know. Sometimes I don't bother, and then it's like, I should have blended that. But to be fair, my blender did break. So I haven't had a wee hand blender for a wee while. And I just thought today, do you know what? If I stick it on the list, then I have to go looking about it. At the very least. Right, so that's 4 foul trays done. That's 4 dinners. We'll make it some more. I'm going to get 6 on here. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to squeeze them. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. So if I got 6 of these and there's 4 there, that's 10. That's actually pretty good going if I do get 6 out of this. Stop. That is pretty good going. Right. I just want to bounce about everywhere. Jesus, it's not a party. Right. And you know what? I don't know about you, but I eat very well when I'm at work. My portion control is good. My balance of my meals is good. It's a lot better than when I'm at home. When I'm at home, it's a way to shite. Because do you know what? When I'm at home, I just want bed. Because I'm not eating at the same times. I'm out of a routine. So I work 12-hour shifts. I'm 7 to 7 a.m. p.m. When I do a day shift, I eat my breakfast as soon as I get into work. Because I've already been up since 5:30, maybe 20 past 5. So by the time 7 o'clock rolls around, I need something. Now, I would have to really be maybe tired or just maybe not feeling it to not do that. Really and truly. I really, really would. Some people I work with don't have their breakfast till maybe 10 o'clock. And I'm starving for them. I am literally like, how can you hold off till 10 o'clock? Like, I'm dying. I should be on a truck or a box. I'm not hungry. Right? Then I have my main meal of my day, which would be something like this. At 12 o'clock. Now, that might be too early for some people, but I've already been working for 5 hours. Do you know what I mean? I'm ready for my lunch. So I make that my main meal of the day. I try not to snack. I really try not to snack. I'm not known for snacking. I would kind of just black coffee my way through. It's surprising, isn't it? Because I'm a big girl. But here we are. Here we are. So yes, I have my breakfast at 7 on a day shift. Black coffee my way through. Have my main meal at 12. And again, black coffee my way through. And I have my last, what I call my hump coffee to get me over 3 o'clock. That 3 o'clock hump. And then I'm starting to think to myself, right, what am I going to have for my supper? I call it supper. And that's why I buy the likes of chicken dippers and chicken goujons, or like the wee small pizzas. That would be what I call supper, or what I would sometimes buy. Right, that's that done. That's it. So that's 10 portions we've got out of that, guys. It's 10 meals. It's 10 meals for work. So what I would sometimes do is buy party medley food. Do like an assortment of like onion bhajis, pakoras, samosas. You might get tempura prawns. What else? Mini pizzas. And I would have maybe a pack of that. That's done. That's one packet of cheese done. We're on to the second packet of cheese. Mini pizzas. And I would kind of maybe do myself a wee party plate. And it's just a wee, and I mean it's small. Like it's, sometimes I don't even have that. Sometimes I have a bowl of cereal. So see, when I'm working, I am organised. I think I'm healthier. And I'm a lot more structured. See, when I'm not working, out the window. Out the window. And I'm the type of person that needs structure, needs the routine, needs to be bum, 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 bum. Because it works for me. Right, so here we are. That's another 6 done. So we're going to stick this over here. Right, so that's the empty bag of cheese. When I was cleaning the other pot, I washed the leeks. I don't know if I said that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch off. I'm going to have a wipe down, a clean down. I'm going to do some dishes. I need that other pot. I need to clean that hand blender again. Then I'm going to get myself totally organised for the lasagna. Can you believe we're doing all this?